What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Hope everyone had a good 4th of July. Today I'm showing all of my new Microheli upgrades I got for my 230S. I haven't really done a flight yet. I've only done a little hover test with all the new parts, so today's gonna be pretty exciting. Hoping I got all the hardware back on tight. I might have to go back and add some Loctite to some of the parts, but we got carbon fiber main blades, aluminum swash plate, aluminum tail boom, then the carbon fiber rear fin here. Also have a aluminum motor holder with the carbon fiber fin on there, and then the carbon fiber rear blades. So I'm super excited to try out all the new parts I got today, all from Microheli. Microheli makes awesome parts. I definitely recommend if you're getting a look for some upgrade parts for your helicopter, definitely check out Microheli. I'll be posting links in the description. Also got this really cool case for my transmitter. I'm always just holding around my transmitter and it's rolling around in my trunk, so I got this. I'll post a link in the description. I got it from Harbor Freight, ordered it online. It holds my 2 batteries, my transmitter, some tools, and the canopy. Definitely an awesome investment for your transmitter. Let's get the battery plugged in here and let's go test our first flight with all these new upgrade parts. I'm pretty excited. Hopefully everything goes okay, guys, because I'm also not really sure how tight to put some of these screws. I definitely have to go back and put some blue Loctite in some of them. So I really hope this first flight goes well, nothing flies off. Well, and if it does, I'll have it on video. Now all I gotta do is get a new canopy because this one is literally falling apart. But it does the job for now, and my helicopter is looking awesome. Let's give all these new parts a test out here. First flight with all the new parts. Let's see how it goes. So far, so good. Also, with all these aluminum parts and carbon fiber blades, it probably actually made this helicopter a lot lighter, so it might even go faster. And it should be easier to control with the new aluminum swash plate that I got. Seems to be flying good so far. It's got a little bit of wobble there. I'm not really sure what that would be from. Maybe too tight of blades or too tight of the that shaft. Definitely have to add some Loctite because it's kind of sketchy not using it because something can go loose and fly off. But so far everything seems to be working really good with the new parts. I can't tell if it's reacting differently being lighter weight. I think it feels pretty good though. Back to the flight. I had to put some sunglasses on because the sun's literally right in my eyes right now. I cannot see anything. Definitely don't want to be crashing my new parts here. Don't want to crash at all, but be worse, even worse with all the new parts. I gotta figure out what that wobble is because it's kind of weird, but seems to be flying good with all the new parts. My batteries have been kind of weird lately. I do have to get an actual like IC2 charger because I feel like the way I'm charging them now might actually be destroying the batteries. I really hope not, but if they are, batteries are not that expensive. I do have 2 batteries now since the last video. I only had 1. So a lot has changed since the last video. A lot of new upgrade parts, a lot of stuff for the helicopter. Now I just need to get my canopy and we'll be flying good. Going to continue practicing, and it's going to be fun bringing you guys on with this adventure, learning how to fly helicopters. Hopefully just can continue getting some more parts so I can show you guys, review them all. Also, hopefully get a bigger helicopter in the future. I'm not sure if I'll ever be attempting a inverted with this helicopter. I really do have to put together my Nano so I can start practicing with that one, because the crashes in the Nano are like nothing compared to the crashes in this. Honestly, the Nano barely even brakes when you crash it. Here, I'm gonna bring it back here and see if it's still wobbling. It is a little windy today because I'm up a little later. I got the week off. Besides the wind, it seems to be, yeah, it's got a little bit of a wobble. So I'm gonna have to figure out, it's still really fast. I'm gonna have to figure out what that is. It actually seems like it might be slightly faster with the new parts because it's definitely lighter weight. Oh, yeah, the wind's taking it there. Yeah, it's a little windy today, so it's making it a little hard to fly, but at least I can make a video here showing you guys the new parts. I'm pretty excited with all of it because this thing was like a tank. It was so heavy before, and it was really like the rear is like really heavy on this helicopter, and I was reading that online. A lot of people have also noticed that. So hopefully with the new aluminum parts and all the carbon fiber blades, it definitely made the control a lot easier too. It's also nice to get more practice having two blades now. I can have a lot longer flight time. Definitely recommend anybody with this helicopter, you definitely need more than one battery, because sometimes I can only get like 5 minutes flight time out of one battery. So really I'd like to have 3 or 4 so I can fly for like at least an hour straight. Maybe even longer with 4. Depends how hard you're flying. It actually sounds a little bit different with the carbon fiber main blades on there. I feel like the motor's working like a little bit less harder to spin these blades. I don't know if it's my imagination or if that's something kind of stupid to say, but I honestly feel like that might be a thing. The motor's probably working less to get these lightweight carbon fiber blades spin. Oh yeah, it is flying good though. I definitely recommend anybody with the 230S to get these parts, and if anybody needs help installing something, I can definitely make an install video. I just know that there's a lot of install videos out there, so I like to get right to the point with my videos and just do some normal flying. I also need to get that Microheli landing gear on there because it'll look a lot better with those on, also more durable, because this landing gear I have on now is actually broke. I have it glued and super glued, so it actually takes off a little slanted right now. And if I get the new landing gear on, it'll be a lot better. This is actually my first flight with the new parts. I've only hovered it around for like the past week. I've been super busy. I was out of town for work, so I haven't really had time to fly. So it feels awesome to be back out here flying again, making videos, gonna get back on the grind. Whew, I'm a little rusty actually, it's been a while. I do want to attempt a flip with this helicopter very soon. I'm so nervous because I really don't want to crash this thing, and I don't really have any extra parts right now. So if I do need, looks like I'm running out of battery. I'm gonna switch batteries in a second. And if I do crash something, I might be out of this helicopter for a little while then, and I don't want that. But I will be attempting a flip. Uh-oh. All right, and the battery's dead. That one only lasted barely 5 minutes. Good thing we have another battery. That's why I'm glad I got the extra battery. I went to my local hobby town, and surprisingly, they had 1 battery in stock. I also talked to them. I guess helicopters aren't popular anymore. I guess I was a little late on that. I was just getting into these things, and the guy tells me they don't sell parts for these because they're not popular. I was like, what? How can these not be popular? I know helicopters are hard to fly, but I don't know. I think I have the most fun flying helicopters. Cars were fun, but there's just something about helicopters and these sick transmitters that just makes it so fun to fly. It takes practice and patience to get good at this, so I'm really in no rush to be flipping around and doing crazy stuff. I might not ever even get to that point. And my landing gear just broke from that flight. Look at that. Definitely have to fix that today. put my new landing gear on. I think what I'm gonna do is put my new landing gear on, and then I'm gonna level this. I'm gonna like put a level on it so I can get the landing gear leveled out. This little idea here with the hot glue and the super glue actually worked for a long time, because I think I've had it like that for a week now and it just now broke. See, that's another thing I don't really know. I don't know if it has to be perfectly leveled when you're starting it up, but that's just what I always try to do, because I feel like if you plug the battery in with it slightly off level, then it kind of flies slanted, and obviously you don't want that, because then it just makes it harder. You get drifts and stuff. There's something about that helicopter noise it makes that's just so awesome. All right, so we did get it good with the broken landing gear. Definitely got to figure out what that little vibration and wobble is. It's either something's loose or something's too tight. I'd like to just max everything out and fly in stunt mode, but I'm definitely a little nervous for that. We will be getting to that very soon though, because normal mode with stability is getting very easy for me to fly. But I also want to continue practicing so I don't actually crash. But if I do, I mean, that's part of the whole hobby, crashing and fixing it. I just don't want to end up having to buy like a whole new frame or something crazy. If you check out my shorts, I did go through that little canopy over there. I was practicing maneuvering. I went slow, but it was still fun bringing the helicopter through there. I'm gonna try to figure out some other little tricks I can do that don't involve flipping around, that not a lot of people can do. Right now my 230 is drifting. Look at this. Yeah, it's like going backwards. I'm not sure if that's a trim problem or, yeah, it could be the way I ain't plugged in my battery. It probably wasn't fully level with this landing gear that's cracked. But I might have to land soon because it's not flying too good with this battery plugged in. I definitely have to get that landing gear mounted on there, because this one is not going to do it anymore, that's for sure. Anyways, I just want to get some quick flights in here, get a new video updated. It is freaking hot this morning. Got the sun blaring right on me. Look how sick this helicopter looks now though, with the new gold parts, carbon fiber. Oh, that was kind of a rough landing because it is drifting a lot right now. I think that has something to do with my messed up landing gear. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions about the Microheli upgrade parts. I'm definitely really loving everything right now. It definitely made the helicopter a lot lighter, I'm telling you, because those, first of all, those blades it comes with are super heavy, and if you compare them to the carbon fiber ones, these ones are a lot lighter, which I think also helps with control, making it easier to control this. And the bearing inside this swash plate is so much better than the stock one, and I'm sure this aluminum one's a lot more durable. It kind of was a pain to install a little bit. It didn't take very long because you didn't have to take apart that much. But if anybody needs help, let me know in the comments. I can definitely make any kind of video for you guys to help you guys out. I'll post links to everything I bought in the description. Again, hope everyone had a good 4th of July. Thanks for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Turn that notification bell on for a lot more helicopter content. See you guys in the next one.